All right, everyone, welcome back to Ascent Taipei. We finally reached our top eight. So for the first match that we're going to be showing off a Sylvie versus Water Lorraine aggro list. And do you have much experience with this matchup? Because personally, I haven't seen because nobody plays water in the Philippines, right? So
They did, but those are usually water ally decks.
no, but there's also a water ally.
Ah,
So it's
okay.
water allies of the rain, but then against Sylvie specifically, people
Yeah.
tell me that it's supposed to be water aggro favored, but at least every time I've seen it, it didn't seem that way.
No, I for me, I like the Sylvie list, the slime lists nowadays because you have too much. You have tons of new stuff
Yeah,
to use, and the lines of play are super different.
yeah, that's
I,
what I
I
also
mean,
prefer.
yeah,
Slime over Elemental V. I think just the versatility you get from
the
being able to play
versatility. Yeah,
lots of different
you can, yeah.
things.
And then from my limited experience playing against Sylvie, uh they can really adjust to what the board is presenting
Yeah,
them. Yeah, so it depends on their hand and the current board state, but they usually you can adapt.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I really, I think the biggest thing is that Sylvie tends to go low on cards. When she levels up, she doesn't have a lot of draw unless she's able to get Verdant out and then keep drawing every turn. But she usually kind of gets low. So if you're able to hold up
Yeah.
Frostbinds at that point, it kind of becomes harder
Yeah.
for her to play the game.
But I think against water, that's what you would think about. But in
Yeah,
general, a low hand or a low influence Sylvie deck, a Sylvie slime deck works due to the
because her
Gaia's
guys
Bay.
are also just
Yeah,
super
and
strong
then
too.
once you get to the level 3 and you get to play your stone scale band
Yeah,
into the
the
Gaia.
Gaias.
Yeah.
You essentially have an extra card in
Yeah.
your hand,
You
even
have an
though
extra
sometimes
in
it's
your
Dungeon Guide.
yeah. Well, that happens. So
So
there
seems like water going first here. So talking about the water Lorraine list, it's water Lorraine. It's pretty standard. Let me see if there's any new cards in here. Looking like also playing a prototype pistol, so the Lorraine with a gun.
the Lorraine with another Lorraine with a gun,
But
but now it's water.
aside from that, we see reprogram probably for Shimmercloak. Let's be real,
Yeah.
it's for Shimmercloak.
It's for Shimmer Cloak, and at the same time it's floating memory. So the AW5459 also has a two main board Morgans.
Yeah, which makes it must be well. It works on Sylvie. She does heal a bit, but it's probably mostly there for Xander and
Yeah.
also for Serene just in
For
general.
syringes in general. Yeah.
And it also it has three Crux cards. It's playing two Dispersions and the Pendragon just as a finisher for when you actually do end up leveling up to three.
Yeah.
Just gonna throw down a trained sharpshooter. Turn one,
Turn one.
not the best ally.
Turn
You definitely want lurking,
Yeah,
but
the lurking.
Sylvie has a hard time killing things on turn
Yeah.
one.
Yeah. So
I mean, looking at the Sylvie's hands, it doesn't look great. I don't see a cake. I don't see
yeah.
gray. Yeah, this looks like a really bad hand actually.
Yeah. So most Sylvie I played yesterday had like a cake turn one and
Yeah.
then another cake and then or a baby gray.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
ideal
the
ideal
ideal
starts.
turn one.
Either
Yeah.
like gray cake or like
Gray
some
cake.
combination of that. Gonna play green here. Oh no, okay,
No,
they did have a gray. Okay, so
it's a
showing
gray.
off a limitless and a king.
I think is that a king or a verdant?
That's a king.
Okay.
So probably just gonna pass on this. I mean, can't really do anything.
No, you should attack.
Oh, right,
Yeah.
right, right. I mean, I don't know. Maybe you want to intercept.
You intercept.
Maybe the intercept's worth more
Mhm.
than doing one damage. You get to stop two damage
Yeah.
unless he summons what Snow Fairy
Yeah.
or Trapper. Backup chart. It seems like the ally decks. A lot of them are going for the play something 3 cost
Yeah,
and then just go backup charge
backup charger.
because that's
Uh,
probably your best
yeah.
opportunity to do it. Because
Yeah.
most ally decks are not going to play more than one card
Yeah.
on the first turn. So, but after that, you want to hold up interaction,
Yeah.
do the EG,
So it's very good on like water list because you always try to
hold
hold
up
up
three.
three cards.
Yeah. So if
Yeah.
you don't end up
If
using,
you can use
you
the
can just bring out
backup
backup charger,
charger.
and then you can also fracture ice your
Yeah,
power cell.
your
So
power set.
still gonna kill the slime anyway.
Yeah.
Makes sense. You don't want to leave them on field.
Yeah.
Putting up Pendragon down.
So he has a
Ooh,
dispersion.
it's Snow
It's
Fairy
a Steam
and
Knight
a Steam Knight, not
and a reprogram.
which doesn't really. I mean, you can
Yeah, yeah,
maybe keep an ally alive.
yeah. Yeah. So
Just stop to one
to stop,
damage.
to stop lethal from killing one of your allies.
I mean, this red slime, if the Sylvie levels up here, this red slime can swing for 4. So
yeah, I think you should the play is hard level 1 to Sylvie level 1.
big problem here is that freezing hail. So if they play the red slime and try and attack with it, they could just freezing hail it.
Yeah,
It's not gonna live unless, yeah, if there was a cake, it would. But
yeah.
okay, so what are we
So
losing? We lost limitless,
limitless.
which is fine. We have the eruption. We draw or turn. It's another green, I think. There's a slime shield. Actually, yeah, definitely
Yeah.
could use that slime shield if need be. I see. So that's their technique. They put their card down
Yeah.
and then they put the memory. I think that's 2 slime eruptions. So definitely a lot of float.
Yes. I've seen some Sylvie play an eruption just for the floating memory without
yeah, for
banishing
sure.
anything. Yeah. So it comes in with a buff counter. So it's currently at 3-2.
Which still makes it die to freezing it.
Yeah. So
Gonna discard a fire card.
and
Draw one into memory. I wonder if you'll freezing hail this.
uh
You can't reprogram it, it still kills because it's
Yeah.
4 damage. Yeah,
and
he's
then
gonna
you have
freeze it.
your
So
does he
yeah,
have a
he
slime
has a slime
shield?
shield, but would
Yeah.
he use it? Squash that.
If you use a slime shield, it becomes a 4-3, which is a 4-2, 4-3. Yeah,
It'll become a
will
4/3, but
it will
summon
take 2
summons
allies.
any ally can still kill it. So I mean,
No, but it sticks for one more turn.
yeah, one
And
more
if
turn,
you
and he
level up,
forces your opponent
yeah,
to at least kill
yeah.
it, so that's not they're not smacking face.
Yeah. If I was
Yeah, I can definitely,
if I was Ray, I'll try to slime shield that.
because
So,
they have to
no,
kill.
no.
Oh wow, that didn't go.
Yeah.
Okay, so I think maybe just I expect what I'm expecting here is probably level up to 2, then green slime
Green slime.
in response to the on enter. Actually, maybe he just sits at level 1 because I don't see a DG either.
Yeah.
So Dispersion, Pendragon. So of the 3 Crux cards in his deck, he already drew 2 of them. Interesting. Gonna go for Ring here. Now, are there any automatons in this deck? I don't think there are, so I don't think you can use.
Use the power cell.
I don't think.
That's
Yeah, I don't think the power cell has any use outside of just getting fracturized, most likely.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's any automatons here. Oh, Sea Sprite Diver.
This,
The fake automaton.
the fake automaton.
The one that you seeking shot and then you find out it's not human.
Yeah. Oh, GCR
Ooh,
play.
wow.
Oh, it's a Stillwater.
Stillwater Patrol in the main board. And when do you think Raylum is going to bring out Scepter at some point? Probably holding on to this reprogram and then hoping that eventually. Wait. Did he only put 3 down? That's 4 cost. Yeah, that's a 4 cost card.
Yeah.
That's the price of having True Sight.
Yeah.
Very rare
To
for a
see
card
it
to
in
have True Sight.
yeah.
And usually people don't main it. Especially
Yeah,
now
yeah.
that I feel, I guess Wind Allies is still everywhere. So
Yeah. I mean, the Wind Allies matchup is a relatively harder
Yeah,
matchup for
definitely.
the water, so you definitely need to kill
those Shimmer Cloaks
the
are.
the Shimmer Cloaks and the Dream Fairies, more specifically the Dream Fairies. So
Okay, gonna banish one. Definitely leveling up here. I mean, there's 3 allies on board. You're gonna have to deal with this eventually.
yeah,
So,
I really would have liked for him to use a slime shield on that fire. At least
yeah,
it,
even
it
if
would have killed
it would
another
die,
ally.
it'll die, but at least
Yeah,
it kills something, and then it also forces them to
Yeah.
smack it. Because
Yeah.
otherwise, you can't leave a red slime on.
and then you can actually level up into 2 and then get to draw a card.
Yeah.
At that point, but yeah.
Ooh, flashing in the green. Is he gonna freezing hail this? I think he's gonna
Yeah,
freezing
so
hail.
it-
Yeah. Wow.
On enter.
Yeah.
So
So you just essentially lost a card for nothing.
Yeah.
Also, can
it's a baby green slime.
yeah, baby green at fast speed, trying to get a +1 on the. Well, it's not a +1. It's a neutral because but then you have an ally on board. So a red and a gray engrave. Yeah, I don't think there's a DG in here, so definitely looking tough. Next turn can materialize Scepter. Maybe Scepter is a bit awkward because of cards like Baby Green, because you
Yeah,
can,
yeah.
you know, it's basically Zephyr, so you can
Yeah.
Baby Green their Scepter and their level ups.
I think he's gonna Scepter play when he can like level up into a dungeon guide on the
He
same
does.
turn.
Yeah, he does have the DG. It's just
Yeah.
the problem is, yeah, it's just no float so far. So he's gonna let it go. I think valuing the freezing hail on something else
Yeah.
instead. Is there a DG? I don't see one. Yeah, I don't think. Oh, okay.
So okay.
Probably gonna have to hard level. Probably gonna play this slime eruption just to. You could kill one of these allies with green plus slime eruption, or you could go for Stillwater Patrol.
I think well,
I mean, they're all kind of the
yeah.
same. So
Oh, going to
going
face. Yeah.
face.
That's the let's look. How many bestial frenzies that
Just one in main and one inside.
one in main
So
and one inside.
definitely can't really rely on that.
Yeah.
And I mean, first things first, we have to hit level 3, which
Yeah.
we're still pretty far off of.
I think he can level 3 next turn.
Yeah, I
By
expect
playing
to see the eruption
the
here
eruption.
just to level up, and then you can play the ethereal if he gets there. I mean, this is currently 6 damage on board, so getting if the scepter was out, it would definitely be possible. Oh, bringing out a nullifying lantern. I guess worried about king. They did show the king earlier off of the
Yeah.
baby gray, so
And then
respecting that. I mean, there are currently 2 elements, and then if this green slime dies, there's gonna be a third one. So, and that's a big unit with a taunt, so stops you from hitting. I can understand why they want to stop that.
Yeah,
Go
2, 4, and 6.
yes, getting pretty low here. 14. Two snow fairies though. So if they when they play the ethereal next turn, it's probably gonna get snow fairy. Then
Yeah.
if he doesn't have a way of getting rid of that snow fairy, I don't know what's gonna happen.
I think the next play would be just a scepter. Or no. What does he have in hand? Oh wait, well,
he's gonna have to level up
Yeah.
first because he could go QSG into scepter, but he doesn't have dungeon guide, so he can't level up
Yeah.
here. So it's really awkward. Sylvie feels like another deck where dungeon guide.
Yeah,
The games where you don't have
yeah.
dungeon guide
it
feel
feels so bad.
so much harder.
Yeah. But if you have a dungeon guide, things get so much easier.
Let's see, what's the plan? I think I'm definitely expecting just eruption
Yeah.
and phase.
And then the Water Lorraine just holds up tons of cards for interaction because he has a relatively stable board.
And notably choosing not to kill this green slime just because I guess in their heads, like, why would I give you another animal on field? So not playing the eruption, playing a green.
It's a baby green to like
Targeting probably the null
cake.
lantern.
It's a cake.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
You're
cake to get the draw.
suppressing it, yeah.
Okay, so nothing, no like frostbind or anything. He has so many cards. Freezing hail, but nothing. It's really just freezing hail. The rest of it's kind of irrelevant. The snow fairy is definitely going to be a problem though. 5. This is what I just picked.
Yeah.
Okay, lost the king.
As
that was
as
3
you
green
have the
slimes.
crook slime, I think it's gonna be okay. But no, there's no crook slime.
I believe they had
Ethereal's
one.
like-
Ooh, vampire.
it's
Yeah,
a
there's
vampiric.
ethereal and vampiric. The problem is the snow fairy. They're just
Yeah.
gonna snow fairy, so it gets to kill one thing, but I believe he did that in end phase, so
Yeah, it's gonna be
it's
after.
gonna come back on his turn at the end of his turn.
Yeah.
So what's the plan here?
Vampiric
wants to get heals off. Comes in with 2 buff counters, so
it's at 4,
cannot be killed by a freezing hail.
and then swinging for 4, killing the true sight, the Stillwater Patrol. So and then recovering 4.
And then probably going to play in ethereal after this. I mean, I don't see anything in his hand. Don't know Song of Frost or anything, so I think he's just to let this go. Or what, reprogram?
If you reprogram it, it becomes a 3.
Yeah,
It still
3.
kills.
Still kills, but at least lowers the amount of healing. Yeah, I think he's doing it just so that he has a float for the
Float for the scepter.
yeah. -1, so 3. And then I think he will probably end up playing the ethereal after. Though could freezing hail that ethereal in response to the on enter.
Yeah.
So it gets the draw off of it though. Yeah, I think if freezing hail this, it's pretty hard to get rid of a stealth unit. So okay, gonna
So it
so activation is good, then he's gonna
activation
chain to the on enter.
on enter. You respond with the freezing hail before it gets a buff counter.
Yep.
The non-combat damage I think
That's only
is
level 5.
level 5.
Level
right?
5 plus.
Yeah, 5 plus. So
I mean that this is
I think he's still choosing to activate the on enter
yes,
just for a
yes.
draw.
You probably should do that. You only have 3 cards in hand. Well, you'll have 4 when this cake comes back. Swing 2 to face, can't kill anything else. I mean, 25 HP, if he draws into either the bestial, though I imagine they're probably going to try and kill this ethereal.
Ethereals.
He does still have the slime shield, unless he put it down.
Hopefully he did. He didn't.
Yeah, hopefully he didn't put that because he could
It's a
he
scepter.
would have remembered that the cake is coming back and going to give him an extra draw.
So there goes your scepter.
Verdant notably cannot destroy this because it's a 1-cost regalia. Verdant can only destroy 0 costs. I don't know why they felt that it could have been 0 to 2 or something, but only 1 or only zeros. Nothing really. I guess you could play the Frostworn and just keep swinging.
If it was you, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna go
You
for
have to,
face
you
or
have to
are
kill,
you kill the
you have to kill
vampiric?
Vampiric because every turn he lives is another 4 HP that and a ally and board that you're
So you
clearing.
try to swing, and then if there's slime shield, you go.
It's either
for the
that or
counter, right?
the other option is to just snow fairy it and hope that
yeah.
they can't kill it.
So does the slime deck have any ways of
Slime
dealing with
eruption
the
and ethereal slime as true sight.
astral side? Yes.
Though of course the ethereal slimes aren't as big.
Yeah, you should just go for the kill. Does he have any frost
Yes,
spines?
2 snow fairies. He has no interaction. The 2 freezing hails was all he really had.
It's a snow fairy.
2 snow fairies, a frostthorn, a trained sharpshooter. They're still playing trained sharpshooter.
Yeah. Well, it's still a 2/3.
Well, the thing is, in wind, they replaced trained sharpshooter with a vigilant sentry. So, but in water, they didn't get any 2/3s aside from charge mannequin. So, let's see what is the plan. I think he's thinking between just killing the vampiric or going for the snow fairy.
The snow fairy play.
Because obviously, you could just slime eruption here. There's 3 slimes in grave. You don't even have to do 3. You could just do 2.
Yeah.
And he unfortunately lost the king. You actually could play. Oh wait, no, you can't play king because of the nullifying lantern.
Lantern.
So king. This I feel like I never see him actually land on field. It's weird. It's the king. I never see the king actually go on field. Everyone plays it, but then he never gets summoned.
So that's a dungeon guide play.
Dungeon guide to 1. And then gonna get sword. 4 damage. I wonder if he has a lethal line here.
Or maybe he gets the gun.
He gets the gun, but he doesn't have a bullet
Yeah.
yet. I mean, he could for next turn. I'm just gonna go for the sword.
That's a basic.
So right now, this is 2, 4, 5, 20, 21. How is he gonna get the last 4? He can't play another dungeon guide. Doesn't have enough cards in hand. Oh, he has Inspiring Call.
Yeah.
So swings 1, Inspiring Call. Then this is 2, 3,
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
3. No, it's actually 1 off. Oh my god, he miscounted! He miscounted! Okay, well, I mean, your opponent is still at 1 HP. Oh, wait, well,
he's gonna heal with
Vampiric Slime's gonna heal 4. Okay.
And then he's gonna clear
How karmic would it be for him to draw the 1 of Bestial Frenzy off the top of his deck right now?
He's gonna draw it because he's gonna use materialize a stone scale band.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Most likely.
24.
Oh.
It's 24. No, is there a trouble in the life totals?
Maybe.
So
That's
1,
one.
2,
He was at
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 9.
Yeah,
And he was at 15. So,
9.
oh, that's. I mean, it's been a long day.
Yeah,
Been a long day. Can't exactly say it 100% razor focus all the
yeah.
time. Math is hard.
Math is really hard. He's
Okay.
regretting his choices.
I mean, even if the vampiric
well,
heals here,
yeah,
level up to Lorraine 2 next turn, do another 4, swing with sword, and he's dead if he doesn't have anything. Oh my god, that's a
the
storm
best?
slime.
But that's far from lethal, right?
Actually, I mean, there's if you
3,
can get
4, 5,
another beast and
6,
if you
7,
go
8.
stone scale band,
Stone scale band.
throws
So
one of his animals.
So that's the stone scale band.
I think that's
QSG.
Verdant actually. I think that was Verdant.
Verdant?
I think that was
Okay.
Verdant Scepter he put under there. I'm not sure. I mean, all the Terra Regalia are. Oh, that's an eruption too.
And he has no cards
I
for
think
interaction.
I think
Is he going for lethal or so 2? So
yeah.
swinging
So
3. So he's going for lethal.
then heal 4, and then yeah,
Yeah.
I think
That's a stone scale band. Right?
oh yeah, okay, it's
Yeah.
stone scale dance. You're gonna throw whatever slime, doesn't matter.
And
Then
then
Gaia's Blessing,
Gaia's Blessing, and then you ethereal slime or storm
it's Storm
slime.
Slime. So oh wow, that's a first ed Gaia's Blessing. So now you have it's an Ethereal Slime on top too. Storm Slime. That's 1, 2, 3. That's 9, I think. And then swing.
Swing for 3, and that's game.
You can even give it the cake and
Yeah.
everything. Wow, that's
Yeah, that's math.
to be fair, if you look at his hand, he didn't have anything anyway.
Yeah.
So he was probably dead regardless. Though he could make his opponent fear it, at
Yeah.
least. Fear the Frostbind. But yeah, that really sucks.
I think he didn't have any interaction.
Though what he could have done is just killed the Vampiric
No,
Slime or
kill the Vampiric
Snow Fairy the Vampiric Slime instead of trying to go for lethal there. Or like
I think he miscounted because maybe he thought that he had exactly lethal.
yeah, or
That's why
maybe
he saw
it might have been because of maybe something with like the reprograms and the healing and stuff. Maybe something one of those numbers got mixed up a bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, unfortunate. But let's hopefully feeling a bit tilted there. So maybe hopefully he can recover mentally.
So what's the sideboard plan for game 2?
I mean, definitely the other Bestials coming in.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Another Bestials coming in, and
Are you gonna include this Resolute or no?
I think you probably do. You probably put in Resolute just because you need something. You saw just how hard it was. Hymn of Gaia's Grace is also an option. That's definitely it's more of a Tristan or like a fire aggro, like Fire Lorraine.
Are you putting this Viridian Trinket?
Oh,
Definitely or no?
yeah, for sure.
Do you have enough time to materialize the Viridian?
Well, there are times where I mean that game he didn't have Dungeon Guide, so in a game where you do have Dungeon Guide, you probably do have the time for it.
So currently, what's your favorite advanced element slime?
Probably. Okay, well, if we're talking about the one that
For you,
feels
for you,
the
for you.
strongest,
Personally,
personally, I like Lustrous Slime
okay,
because it's huge.
it's huge. Okay,
You-
personally, I like the ethereal slime.
I mean,
I have-
Ethereal Slime is definitely
Yeah.
It's the most. Well, okay, Storm Slime is obviously the strongest
Yeah.
one, but Ethereal Slime is the way you stabilize
Yeah.
before you land the Storm Slime. So, because Storm Slime, you just play it, and if you don't kill them, then it doesn't really, it just
Yeah.
does damage. But Ethereal Slime is a problem, and
Yeah.
it's hard for people to deal with. It's definitely looking at probably putting in Bestials and probably some more Fogs. We can't afford to just die like that.
Yeah.
So while they're shuffling up, we can talk about the other side of the. Oh, it seems like they're starting already. Yeah, okay, no, they're still pile shuffling.
They're shuffling.
They're still
in.
pile shuffling. I've heard some people are not fans of pile shuffling.
Well, personally, I do pile shuffling and then the normal shuffle.
Yeah, actually, I do
I do
normal
one time.
shuffle and then pile shuffle and then normal shuffle.
As long as you homogenize or properly randomly shuffle your decks.
I mean, I'm just a shuffle enjoyer. I'll just sit there and shuffle. You don't even have to make me do it.
Okay.
So looking at the other side of the bracket, Terry and K-Bun were first and second seed, which means that
They're on the opposite side
they're
of the
opposite sides of the
brackets,
brackets, which means if they both make it through all the way to finals, we're gonna see exact same deck, exact
Yeah.
same team, mirror
Yeah.
match,
And
just like the first Ascent.
and I think they already posted their deck tech for that.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
When did they make it? Did they make it in advance? Or?
When we were talking to them earlier, I think Terry told someone or my teammate that they already uploaded the
Oh, they must have made one before
leaving. Yeah,
then
they made one before leaving, and then
they were gonna decide whether they did well to post it or not.
post it. Yeah,
All right, so water going first. That's pretty normal. You want to go first as water usually. I'm actually no lunettes or anything, right?
Yeah. The basic play is play a 2/3, a 3 cost 2/3 ally, and then hold something for interaction.
Let's see. Oh, is it gonna be train sharpshooter? Okay, it's Frostborn.
It's a Frostborn Paladin.
I typically prefer to save Frostborn just in case I ever get a floating grave, but I guess it's effectively the same thing.
Well, for the Lorraine allies, you don't really have that.
Yeah, there's really not that much, and
So
you'd rather spend it most of the time on your scepters or your level ups.
Scepters,
So.
yeah.
All right.
Does he have a cake?
That's double Storm Slime. There's a cake.
There's a cake. So that's the best play.
And then there's also a red. They're just gonna play the cake. Probably
playing
cake
red slime feels really good against ally decks.
Yeah, the fact that it can just trade off a single hit,
and then
it also
just stays there. Yeah.
I mean, obviously it's very easy to kill, but then they feel compelled to kill it. It's like a hasty, right? Where except it's like a hasty that can actually do damage.
Yeah, because it's relatively, it presents a bigger damage. So there goes
in terms of board state, it's kind of like if you put a Gildas and a Hasty Messenger together. Because it's an ally that cycles while also killing something on a single hit, which is rare. Most allies can't hit for 3. It's like Asen, Gildas, Buff Frostworn, and the rest are like 2 conditional. But in this case, it's just like, as long as he has the buff counter or you discard a fire.
So I think he's deciding if he's gonna play reprogram or he's gonna play a backup charger. So he does the backup charger play.
And we're gonna go back up here.
And then recollect.
It's too early. It's too early to be trying to bring out scepters and leveling up. He has Gildas, which actually he has 8 cards now because of that backup charger. Well, next turn he can balance his Gildas. Probably just is that Sea Sprite Diver? Oh, is that Savage Slash? That's another card we haven't really been seeing. Oh, he can just play this. Yeah, I think he's gonna play probably this. No, I think he's gonna save that Sea Sprite Diver for after the Red Slime dumps the Eruption. Probably just playing out Train Sharpshooter.
Another 2/3.
Yeah. Probably just Train Sharpshooter.
No, it's 4. It's Diver.
Oh wow, he's playing Diver.
And
interesting.
He's choosing to be
interesting choice of being how
aggressive.
Diver. I think you go Train Sharpshooter here. And just level up the 1. What are we losing? He had an Eruption there, so he lost an Eruption, but he must have another one. Okay, let's see if this is he worried about the Freezing Hail again.
Maybe.
He actually doesn't. No, that's reprogrammed. So if he throws a fire card, it's actually. Oh, did he? He threw the Eruption. And he didn't. He doesn't have another float in hand. Interesting.
I can't see anything.
Yeah, I believe he doesn't have another float in hand. I wouldn't even see like a Limitless or anything. Okay, something's happening. All right, something's happening. I don't know.
What's happening?
Something about the deck, like maybe like part of it fell off, and I think maybe part of the deck fell, so they have to like reshuffle it. But
did he touch the deck?
I did not see.
I also wasn't paying any attention. So he plays a Baby Gray.
Interesting to choose the Gray here. Can't kill anything.
And it's just a 2.
Well, I guess if he gives it the cake, he could kill something with it.
Is he choosing to give it the cake? Maybe. So it becomes a 3/3 and you kill.
Yeah, he's choosing to use the cake. Makes it a 3/3.
And then you swing it.
So it can... revealing. So putting a Gray and Ethereal... swings and kills. Oh, actually, it's not gonna kill because of the reprogram.
Ah, nice. Oh, I see. Nice.
Okay, so
That's
he's
a
gonna have to
nice
play
play.
something else here just to.
Yeah, I think all I see are advanced elements
I think
lines.
there's a
The
baby red in
fire.
there.
There's a
There's a
fire.
baby red in there.
Okay.
Or maybe he shouldn't have put the he shouldn't have put this baby
Say,
red under so he could throw a swing for 4. But then at the same time, I think he might have drawn that off of the gray. So okay, just passing.
yeah. Just let him deal with the baby, the 3/3 baby gray.
Like you definitely want to kill this because it one for
Yeah.
one's an ally and it
Yeah.
also gets a draw if you let it live. So we're just gonna go ring here.
Ring.
He's not gonna pop it because he wants to balance his
Yeah.
Gildas. So it's probably gonna play Gildas and then kill the
Gildas
baby
and then-
gray. Can't
Yeah.
play Slime Shield because you are not level 2. It doesn't have the cost reduction yet. Didn't dump the float. Maybe that's why he didn't want to play the
That-
slime eruption, is because he was expecting a Sea Sprite Diver, but
Yeah.
I mean that is a slime card in Banish, so another repro. These reprograms are
Yeah.
just glued to his hand.
Crucial plays. I mean, so yeah, the best play is a balanced guild that's killing the baby gray.
Most likely, just so you don't have to waste 2 attacks just to kill it. Yes, you're gonna play out the Gildas. Okay.
No, he's going for face.
Oh, I mean, his
Yeah.
opponent is really low, so
Yeah.
I can see it. Why? Probably next turn he's gonna go Scepter,
Yeah.
3 cost, or Scepter, DG. Oh, Power
Power
Cell
Cell, yeah.
buff.
Swinging for 4. That's what we were talking about. It the automaton that doesn't look like an automaton.
Yes, exactly.
So holding up
2
cards for
cards.
interaction.
But he also has
Yeah,
he
ring.
also has a ring, so he needs to.
So banishing and leveling to 2, and then drawing a card from the
Drawing a card because of gray.
gray.
A card. DG? No DG.
DG. So
Okay, blessing.
pre-recollection, blessing.
We're gonna get or gather rather.
Or
Gather.
gather.
We're gonna
To
hopefully let's
recover.
heal. Let's heal some. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And then presenting how many
Only
slimes?
2.
slimes.
Only 2.
So he recovering for 2, and then what would you pick here?
Probably red.
The red one.
Probably the red. We need to clear some of these guys. Kind of wish that this card allowed you to add any slime card. Oh, okay. He almost bottom draw. And the red. Does he have anything else to do in free rep? No. Okay. Oh, that's another cake. So we can kill one, then we can red, and then kill another.
You kill the Gildas, right?
Definitely kill the Gildas.
Oh,
Does he have
is
any?
there another reprogram?
He did have 2.
Yeah.
I believe he had 2. Okay, he's gonna
He
let
gives
this
it-
one go. And we can play a red, but then it's not gonna be unless he throws a fire card. It's not gonna be able to. I think he has 2 reds, so yeah, he should be
Yeah,
able to
he
do
should.
this.
And try
Gonna
to
put the
get the
green
diver.
down. He wants to keep both of these arcane. Okay,
Yeah.
so gonna throw the cake. He wants to keep both arcane and
No, he kills the
okay, he's gonna
Frostborn.
let both of them go. Sylvie has he has to do 10 damage here. So if he goes reprogram, he banishes this reprogram, levels, gets Scepter, goes DG, level up. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. It's close for sure. If he has 2 DGs, then
Yeah.
4, 5, 6. Yeah, he would have 8 cards. If he has 2 DGs, he can try and go for the kill here. Though his opponent's holding 4 cards. The biggest thing is green slime. You have to be very worried about green slime because if you bring out Scepter
Scepter, and then it gets
and then it
like,
gets suppressed,
Yeah.
it's pretty disastrous.
Popping the GCR.
He did have a green slime in hand, but did he put it down? I feel like he did. Or maybe no, it was cake. Right, he chose to put the cake in instead. So
There's the Scepter.
right, I'm pretty sure he has that green slime. And
Oh, that's the second
that's the
dungeon.
second
Right?
dungeon. But then now it's like
Yeah. If you have
if you have the green slime, this is
slime.
absolutely gonna punish that play. Yeah, I think also strongly considering the ramifications of this. All right, there it is. Right, he's thinking. Oh, go ahead. Oh, he's gonna do it in response to the
second one.
scepter. He's gonna do it in response to the scepter damage effect. Right there it is. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna green here. Play a green. Which one are you gonna put down? I guess you're gonna have to put down Storm and Ethereal here.
Yeah. Just leave one one storm slime, I
Yep.
think, in your hand.
I mean, for your opponent at level 1, he has two. He has a gray and a red, I think. No, that's just one. It only has one slime, so Guy's Blessing's still pretty far away.
Yeah.
Okay, so suppress, and you already activated the dungeon guide on
Yeah.
Ether, so you have to do it.
It would feel such a waste.
Unless he chained,
I think the
yeah,
order would be you will respond to the on enter of the dungeon guide.
I think you can respond to the scepter.
If you respond to the scepter damage,
Oh no, sorry, yeah. So you have to do
it's
it in
already
response
stack.
to the. You have to respond to the dungeon guide. on
dungeon
Ether.
guide trigger.
So he's not going to use the second one, but
Yeah.
he's still getting a really inefficient level. Wait, what?
Oh no. Okay.
Oh, is this wait?
Oh, so maybe the play a dungeon guide, and before it fully activates or resolves, you can actually play a baby queen. But that would be an inefficient line.
Because you could dungeon guide's not mandatory. You can choose to not do it. So maybe he
Yeah.
chained it to the
can-
activation and not to the on.
Well, oh. The wording is on enter you may.
Yeah,
so you can
okay.
trigger the on enter,
Right.
but you may. So he
So
didn't
he
do
chose
it.
just
Yeah.
not to do it. So he's gonna level up here maybe.
Oh,
Oh,
a trapper.
trapper, annoying
That's
as
good
fuck.
for the
Gonna
for the
leave it.
vampiric slime
Oh.
sweep.
Level up here.
Surely you're gonna level up.
I think you have to. You have a lot of advanced element slimes. You have 3 right now. You're very far away from being able to
Yeah.
OTK with a. Actually, yeah, there's not enough for Gaia's Blessing here, so pretty far off from being able to just OTK. 5. Four. Oh my god, he lost 2 Storm Slimes. Well, at least he still has Ethereal.
Yeah.
Could be worse. Oh, that's Vampiric. Though there is that.
There's a trapper.
He could kill the Trapper first
Yeah.
with these slime. Oh,
He's using that. At least he already used.
yeah.
The,
So he's used it already. So now you could just freely go for Vampiric here to
Yeah.
heal, or do you just go for Ethereal?
I think I'll go for the vampiric.
I think you go for Vampiric.
It's an
Healing
arch,
4 is a big deal.
Yeah. especially against these ally decks. And
Yes.
especially since the scepter is already out, so that presents a lot of damage.
Yeah, I think Ethereal having the True Sight is nice, but
Go for the vampiric.
ooh, is he gonna play the Cake first? Or is maybe he thinking about what he's gonna discard off of this red slime? Yeah, he's gonna play Vampiric out.
Vampiric. So
Two.
4/4 and then swinging with the
Gonna kill
and
Fake
then
Automaton. Heal
Four.
4.
So does he have any other fire cards for the?
I don't think. I
red-
think it was
red?
Cake and then Ethereal. So it's Gray, Cake, Ethereal.
That can
So
still
he can still kill
trigger a
one
board, yeah.
with green, and actually he can play the Ethereal. He still has 3 cards in him, so he can kill everything actually.
Yeah.
So he's gonna go. Oh wait, when it's drawn to memory though, so he had to. I think he had to play the Ethereal first. So that. Yeah. I think you have to play the Ethereal first there if he wants to play all of them.
He just
But I
cleared the-
think he's probably fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's gonna
four for
take-
vampiric.
He's gonna take 4. He's gonna take 8 here.
Eight.
gonna take
yeah,
eight here.
So it's 19 and then
Actually, I don't think he's gonna have enough cards. He's gonna yeah.
Oh.
Oh. Never mind. He's
Never
taking.
mind,
He's
never
taking only 4. Did you see the pause there?
Yeah.
I think he's
Yeah.
he's seeing his chance at the semifinals flashing before his eyes with that. Justin Morg. Oh, and he's all right.
That's game. Losing the dungeon guide was really the tail in the coffin.
It's definitely a bit unfortunate that first game
Yeah,
he miscounted,
miscounted.
and then this game, I mean,
Well, this game, it's a bit.
the
It had
thing
a bit
is,
of.
I don't
back
think
and
I don't
forth.
think he necessarily did anything wrong. I just think that
Yeah.
his opponent had the green slime on the scepter double dungeon guide turn, so